Hi guys, this is Pooja Chopra and please do like, subscribe to Bollywood Hungama and watch my interview there.
Alright, we have with us beautiful Pooja Chopra. Her film is coming up, Aiyaary, where she's playing a tough character, and we'll find out more about that and much more. And pleasure having you back, Pooja Chopra.
Thank you so much for
We're meeting after almost a year, but it seems that we've known each other for for years actually.
Right, I don't know why, but
yeah, I think it happens. I think the connect happens somehow. And you're also live on Facebook on BollywoodHungama.
Yay!
So 5 million people, they're saying
hello.
Hi to you.
Hello.
And I've been told that all sorts of emojis, they're just doing right now. Heart is in great shape actually and flying all across. Alright, so excited for Aiyaary. You're playing I think an army officer from what I understand.
Yeah, yes.
And so how's the experience and what can you share about your character with us?
I can't share a lot about the character. I would really want everybody to go watch it, but it's definitely not one of the run-of-the-mills characters. It's not a typical stereotype heroine character who's getting drenched in the rain and dancing and plays a romantic angle. She's the tough girl who follows the track of this officer, major who's gone rogue. Right. So she's the only link between the mentor and the prodigy. Because she's trained with him, so she knows how he thinks. She's trained under this man, so she knows what he's expecting, and she's the one who's in charge of 4 other officers. So she's the girl leading 4 men. She's the team. She's the officer in command. So she has to be a boy amongst the boys. So she's a no-nonsense girl, extremely, what do you call it? Acting-oriented role. Performance-oriented role. Yeah, so it did take a lot out of me because I've never done something as
meaty as that.
Not meaty, but as I am a girl, so I had to be feminine, but at the same time I had to be this no-nonsense girl. She's a cop. She can't and so swift and so agile and so sharp. Even her expressions are calculated, her moves are calculated, her looks, everything is calculated. She's looking at everything and she's calculating things in her head. So, and it had to show without really mouthing any lines.
Right.
So that wasn't easy, and I'm some 2 films old, so it wasn't easy, but let's see how it comes out. I'm nervous actually, more than excited.
No, don't be nervous. In fact, I've been told that army officers, they tend to have loads and loads of black coffee. So I thought that character I can I have the black coffee?
Your black coffee.
It's there? Acha. So
there you go.
That army officer, they drink a lot of black coffee. I thought that
I did actually. When we were shooting in Kashmir, the temperatures were really low, and I did have my flask all the time, and I was having black coffee.
Black coffee. Yeah. So black coffee is in the bar.
Cheers.
Okay, and now you're having I think a very interesting sort of premise. I spoke to Neeraj Pandey a few days back as well, and he said that this is a film which is closest to his heart in terms of Wednesday that he made. Yeah. And obviously there's a very interesting dialogue in the film that says that I think says in a very frivolous manner that taxpayer ka paisa hai, by you getting affected in terms of that the arms sales and all the kickbacks and everything. Did it make your just blood boil that people are just dying on the border, and the fact is that many times the people who are taking advantage of their innocence and devotion that they have towards the country.
It's only natural, no, Faridun. In fact, we were shooting in actual BSF camps in Kashmir. There were no sets, there were actual BSF camps, and there were actual BSF Jawans with us. So during our cuts, we used to say, I sat with a lot of BSF Jawans holding their guns and obviously, posing, and they were trying to teach me. And I asked them, ki aap log ladne gaye hain, and just share some experiences. And the only thing is, I'm a very emotional and sentimental girl. I didn't break down, but I was at the verge of breaking down. It was very, very heartwarming and heart-wrecking to hear stories that people, men who have just gotten married, the baby is 4 days old, 2 days old, they've just received pictures, they are going to go and then their bodies go home. In fact, they were saying कि जब हम base camp में मिलते हैं ऊपर जाने के लिए, war पे जाने के लिए, we hug each other and हंस-हंस के बोलते हैं कि किस्मत रही तो फिर मिलेंगे. And I mean, there was a lot of respect, and of course, when you come to know that this is what happens at the back, and takes away lives of innocent soldiers who actually sacrifice their lives for their country, the families, of course, your blood boils. And I think this is an amazing medium that I'm glad that a director like Neeraj Pandey is bringing out this story for all of us to know and be more aware, and even for the government and all the officials in charge to take things more seriously and be more vigilant about it. So it's amazing. I'm so glad someone like him is taking this cause up.
Absolutely. Now, as an actor, you've done a short film, Ouch, with him, where I think you had altogether different side as far as the character is concerned. Very wicked woman, actually, you know. Very. आप यहाँ पर calculation की बात कर रही हैं, वहाँ पर भी बहुत calculation.
I know. So wicked, right? I know. I didn't know I had that shade in me, but even till date, when I watched the film, I refused to see Pooja, but I see Priya and I hate her. Right. And it's funny, but I think it was one of the best experiences so far. I flaunt that film left, right, center. It's got me a lot of appreciation and
no, I'm sure that I'm sure that it must have actually, but the fact is that it is hilarious the way what happens with Manoj Bajpayee's character, and all sorts of sounds coming out from the sofa, and which is like reflective of
the creaking and everything, and Mummy ji calling, everything is just amazing.
Yeah. All right. So, as an actor, do you feel that Neeraj Pandey he's getting the best out of you as a performer? Do you feel that?
Absolutely. I think I am that actor who's a complete director's actor. Anything that the director wants out of me, he will be able to churn it out of me, because I'm a child. I do use my own brains, but if the director, if a Neeraj Pandey is in front of me, I will blindly follow him. And तो वो हमें कहते हैं कि you have to do ABC, and I will just stick to the rule book and I will do ABC. And of course, after watching myself in Ouch, and after I didn't know I could perform to that level, to be really honest with you, I didn't know I had it in me myself. Then when I sat, in fact, even my mother said, you've really matured as an actor. And I do believe Commando, everybody said, was a great start, was extremely confident, was very nice. But that was still a little similarity between me and the girl. So it was a little easier to play that. But when I play Priya in Ouch, it was something that I never imagined I could play with so much of conviction and confidence, and he brought it out of me completely. So even Captain Maya Semwal was all in his hands, and he's led me through the entire journey from start to finish.
Okay, now Siddharth's character, apparently he's the reflection of Manoj Bajpayee in terms of what Aiyaary means, in terms of disguises, and we still don't know what shades that his character may be having.
Right.
So do we, and we've seen you guys working this, coming out with those videos, short videos and all that. So वैसे मौका दस्तूर तो खैर नहीं है, फिर भी लेकिन मैं पूछ लेता हूँ. So do we see some sort of I think collaboration with you guys in terms of
romance? Romance?
Yeah.
No. We're just colleagues. We've trained together, and then he goes rogue because he comes from a different mindset altogether. And Manoj Bajpayee, who's our senior, comes from a different mindset altogether. So it's two generations ka fight. So we are just colleagues, and I train under Manoj Bajpayee, and me and Siddharth are colleagues. So there's no romantic angle between me and Siddharth. No, I'm the one who actually follows his trail. So I go following him, looking for him कि इसने क्या-क्या गड़बड़ किया, ये कहाँ है, इसको कैसे पकड़ा जाए. So I'm that girl.
Okay, you're that girl. All right, now you've had like an Ouch, and after that you're coming back with Aiyaary, and then you get to know that the movie has been postponed to a few days. Do you feel like just killing all the pads around?
Oh no, I don't, but.
Metaphorically?
Yeah, I'm just holding on, because I genuinely am a bag of nerves. I'm not going to deny it, but of course I'm very nervous. This is a very, very important film in my career. So it is extremely important to me. I have a lot of hopes pinned down on this film, because I've genuinely given my heart, blood, soul, sweat, everything to this film. I wasn't asked to cut down on my weight or anything, because I've always been a fit girl. But I took it as a challenge upon myself, that I want to change something. Because she's a captain, because she's an army person, she has undergone a lot of training. So right now, I look fit, but I want to get even more chiseled. And I cut down my body fat percentage tremendously. When you watch the film, I'm telling you, you will notice it. So I'm the one, so the first person you see on the screen when the film starts is me. I'm the first person you see on the screen. So the first reaction when I saw myself during dubbing, I was like, wow. Because that's what I wanted to achieve. So physically, this has really drained me a lot. And my blood, my sweat, my hard work, everything is gone into it. So this is really important to me. So I am very nervous for it. And then the date pushing back is like, oh my God, I have to hold on for some more time.
Just बातों को control करना पड़ेगा.
So हाँ, मतलब ठीक है, just hold on for some.
शांत गदाधारी भीम.
हाँ, शांत. Peace, calm.
You spoke about the fitness regimen and you cut down the entire. So please share something.
It was, you know, you have. I don't know. Sagar's not around, but he'll tell you towards the end. The last week, I had Falguni. Falguni is our designer, our costume designer. She came and she told Sagar, "Don't itna zyada cutting mat do." And she got a picture. She said, "She's looking so skinny. She's looking so thin." So Sagar is like, "मैं कोई cutting नहीं दे रहा हूँ. This is without cutting." So Falguni is like, "Don't you think you've overdone it?" And I was like, maybe. She's like, "Stop." And you know, it became a joke, by the way. Our last sketch, which was in Bombay. So I'm in my army uniform. And you know, army officials have this clunky silver belt here. It's kind of heavy and it's clunky. So when I walk out of my vanity and I'm walking onto the set, so Siddharth and Manoj sir are cracking some joke and they're laughing. And I know they're looking at me and, you know, pointing and laughing. So I was like, okay, I know the joke was on me. Just come out with it. So Manoj sir is like, नहीं सिद्धार्थ बोल रहा है कि समझ नहीं आ रहा बेल्ट पूजा को पहन रहा है या पूजा ने बेल्ट को पहना. Because he's like, अब ऐसा लग रहा है फूंक मारा तो उड़ जाएगी. And then Neeraj sir, of course, did mention it that I know you're doing it for the film, but you can stop. Don't overdo it.
Right,
like,
but
okay.
it was like more muscle content and that.
Yeah, completely. I was training when at the moment I was getting time. I was like training twice a day.
Right. No, basically, we want to just know the you just spilling the beans. Yeah.
Regimen was outdoor, and it was a combination of outdoor and so this was for me. It was a take 2 from Miss India. So Miss India again was the same drilling experience. Your spinning, your yoga, your outdoor training, your running, your weight training, and your functional training. So this was a take 2 for me. So that was one. So I knew and I know how my body works. You know, you're through Miss India, you're through Miss World, so you know how your body works. You know what it reacts to. So it was chalo. Body, come on, gear up, you've chilled for too long, chalo, let's go. So it was a take 2. I enjoyed it. I mean, I had something that really motivated me. So whenever I was tired and I was like, bus ho gaya, I was like, nahin, come on, get up again.
And what is your diet like?
Right now it's a little easy since everybody around me is telling me that I've shed too many kilos. My stylists are losing their head. They're like, you've now become extra small. We are actually facing problems. We're not able to find clothes for you. Please put on some weight. And and yeah, now I'm consciously trying and doning some kilos back.
But still, at that point of time, when what sort of diet were you having?
Again, there were carbs, but very little carbs. I couldn't cut off from carbs completely because I had an entire strenuous day of shooting, which we were shooting in Kashmir, extreme temperatures, Delhi, very, very hot, and Mumbai. So I had carbs, but I made sure that I do not have any carbs post 3. And even the carbs were healthier carbs. They were like oats. There were no potatoes. Made sure no oil, almost no salt, and healthy fruits, juices. Whenever I was hungry, whenever we did night skeds, I made sure I stuck to cucumbers and carrot and tomatoes and yeah. कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ तो खोना पड़ेगा ना.
जाहिर सी बात है.
And you know when you strive so hard and you finally get it, that peace and that satisfaction is something else.
No, absolutely. People don't realize it, but I think the diet factor is almost 70-80%.
Yes.
What you eat is what
yes.
Bodies are made in kitchens, as they say.
True.
So it's something that is important. Okay, and what is it that you're going to be doing next now after this? Once people have seen, because you look so confident, and I'm sure that the performance already, I think it looks quite. I'm sure that people will be like moved by it and they'll be affected by it. So what next after this?
I genuinely believe in disclosing things only when I've actually put pen to paper. So till the time that doesn't happen, talking about it I think is kind of meaningless. So I shall wait till I put pen to paper.
Pen to paper?
Yeah.
Writer भी हो चुकी हैं, diplomatic भी हो चुकी हैं. But I think that's a sensible way of doing it. We are saying in a lighter vein. But still, but there are plans that you'll
obviously,
be
I think I genuinely want to be like the next Meryl Streep. I don't know anything else apart from acting. After college, I won Miss India. After Miss India, again, I was a lost child, Alice in Wonderland. Ab kya kare? College to jaungi nahi, 9 to 5 job. I'm not going to sit cook chapatis. Let's try my hand at acting. And when I started acting, I was like, this is something I totally love and enjoy. So I don't see myself doing anything else. So I genuinely want my career graph at least to be like next Meryl Streep, that I can act till I probably go into my grave. So yeah, I'll be here for a while. That's why I take my calls.
That's a very good headline, actually. That's a very good headline. I would want to be the next Meryl Streep. But she's saying in terms of the factor that relevance as an actor.
Correct.
Even I think her movie, The Post, it is releasing tomorrow.
Yeah,
people are saying it is the best film of the year. Yeah, the year has just started, but still there are all sorts of, and every year she gets nominated.
Yeah.
Every year she gets nominated, and she keeps on looking so amazing at the way she does.
She's someone that I really genuinely look up to.
But at the same time, she's also someone who's massively honest. She can speak her mind.
I think that's what comes through as an actor. If you're sincere, if you're honest with yourself, I think that's how you connect with the audience as well. There's, even when you see performances on screen, the ones that are most honest are the ones you most relate to and you like. So you can easily make out that she's a very sincere and a genuine person, very honest. So I think that totally shines through her performance, through her speeches, through everything. That shines through.
Right. So, but what's the plan like? So you are saying that you're totally wedded to your work types, and
yes, totally. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Maybe more.
But I'm sure that men matter. You know, I'm not saying in a frivolous manner.
Sure,
okay?
Sure, absolutely.
I do say things in a frivolous manner at times as well, but the context is different.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that you've had a certain experience. Your mother has had, I think she's a superwoman in her own right as well. You've had a certain experience with your father, and has it in any way affected maybe that your approach towards men, and the fact that maybe you don't want to get married or something like that? Is it something that...
Maybe there is. Maybe I do have, a phobia against marriage. I do develop cold feet. Until very recently, I didn't know it myself, but maybe somewhere deep down in my conscience, it still prevails about what happened with mum, because you're so closely connected. It's your own family.
Absolutely.
It's the first person you've seen. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know it myself, but yeah, I discovered it very recently that, yeah, I mean, if you talk marriage, I'll probably run away.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. No, but I'm sure, you know, you look extremely sorted. You talk so intelligently, and your entire, I think, the mind is very clear in terms of what you want to do.
I know what I want.
So I think maybe with time, you'll find something which is, and maybe your own perception as well, expectations be slightly lesser. And I think in all these matters, luck plays a big role as well. I
think it's destiny. I mean, I'm not saying that I've never been into relationships, so I've never dated men. Of course I have, and most of them have been pleasant. But maybe they were not meant to be, and that's why they're not there today. And I leave it to time, and I'm sure when the right person, like they say, comes through, I'm sure I will then not have any inhibitions against marriage, and maybe then I go with the flow, because mums never taught me to be against men. I have a lot of guys who are my friends. My team, my core team as an actor, it has 4 men and 1 girl. So they are my backbone, and I trust them, I depend on them. So I guess when the right man comes through, maybe then all my inhibitions about marriage and everything would just melt away.
And absolutely, and the fact is that we have this entire Indian notion that शादी के बगैर जो है औरत जो है वो complete नहीं होती. That is ridiculous. Oh
no, come on! I think I'm most complete, even when I'm myself. Absolutely.
So even if you don't get married, the fact is, so it's something that you can still have a fulfilling life.
Absolutely. In fact, the best part of this is that my mother is absolutely okay with it. She's not one of those mothers who are like, it's your age, what do you think about marriage? Do you want me to find someone? Do you have anybody in mind? The best thing is she's like, you work till the time you want to work. I will never be the one to talk about marriage, to push you into an institution of marriage. If someone worthy comes through and you think that you want to settle down, I will be really happy. But if you're happy, I'm happy if you're happy. I mean, what else can I ask for?
Absolutely. After this intense talk, Pooja Chopra, it's time for some
Pooja Chopra.
Yeah, it's time for some light-hearted
rapid
stuff.
fire. Is that a
yes? So
okay.
something more light-hearted. We want
Alrighty.
to we want to make you smile and हम लोग सेल्फिश इंटरेस्ट भी है बिकॉज आप मुस्कुराते हो बहुत खूबसूरत लगती हैं. सो कैमरे पे हम लोग को एक अच्छा एक विजुअल मिलेगा. Alright, so rapid fire with Pooja Chopra now. Your favorite?
I'm bracing myself.
जी, नहीं, there's nothing to.
No, I'm not very good with rapid fires, Faridun, you know.
No, absolutely. Just be yourself. I think I'm sure that you'll come up with great answers. All right, and so rapid fire with Pooja Chopra.
Shoot.
Your favorite spy film, all-time favorite spy film.
Oh my God. Okay, give me some. Okay, play Kaun Banega Crorepati with me.
Right, no, but I think that is something that will be yours actually. It's not a quiz.
Spy film.
It can be anything in India, abroad, anywhere.
Give me 4 options. Nothing is coming at the back of my hand right now. I can't put. Let me think. Okay, we'll come back to this later.
Edgar Hoover. There's so many tigers. But those choices can be really something actually. There's so many of the choices.
Yeah,
but anything that comes to your mind that. Did you watch any spy films?
Not recently, that's what. Not recently. Spy films are not really my genre, but of course I watch all kind of films. But right now nothing is coming to my head. We'll come back to this later.
Okay. All right. First thing that comes to your mind when I say the following names. Neeraj Pandey.
Admiration.
Admiration.
Yeah, immense admiration.
Manoj Bajpayee.
Acting institution.
Right, Siddharth Malhotra.
Cool. Yeah, like a cool dude.
Okay, Rakul Preet.
We really haven't even met properly, honestly. The only time we met was for the launch of the trailer. We don't have any scenes in the film together. But Miss India maybe, because she's also been a part of Miss India a few years before or after me.
Okay, how often do you look up your name on Google?
Not very often, really. Not very often.
Not
very often.
What is the strangest thing that you have done while preparing for a role? Which I think you just told us as well in terms of your entire physical regimen.
That wasn't strange.
But trust me, ask people who are listening to what you just said.
It's strange?
It's strange, yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
I did the same drill for Miss India.
Okay, but Miss India is Miss India. So
yeah, this is Neeraj Pandey film. This is like the love of your life. This is your passion.
Tomato and cucumber, people like
tomatoes, cucumber, broccoli.
Is threatening to walk out.
No, trust me, if he has the motivation, right now, I'm telling you, in 1 month, you'll probably see half of him here. You just need to be motivated. You need to have something, some goal. Kya isko forna. You have
I'm
to
sorry about that, Anand. I'm sorry about that.
Have some good-looking girls in your office. I'm sure you do. Do you?
He'll be knowing.
Hearts, oh!
He's basically
so
diverting the time matter. Okay, it's 4 a.m. on a Saturday night. Why are you awake?
No, I'm never awake at 4 a.m. ever. I go to bed at 10, 10:30, 11 max.
Okay,
I'm an alien.
Hypothetically.
4 a.m. on Saturday night, I'd probably be on my phone or in bed with eyes wide open, listening to some song or trying to sleep.
Who's your fashion icon?
Gigi.
Okay, one thing about you that you take very seriously.
My job.
Your job.
Yes.
Okay, what is the last thing that you do before you go to bed?
Smile to myself.
Oh, okay.
I do.
That's important.
I mean,
that's very, very important actually.
I don't do it as a practice, but when I just lay in bed, I take about 10 minutes to pass out. So I just run through the whole day and prepare in my head mentally of things that are supposed to be done the next day. So there's just a satisfying smile. So if I've worked, there's a satisfying smile. If I've spent time with my family, it's a satisfying smile. If I've spent time with my friends, it's a satisfying smile. If I've done nothing and vegetated on the couch and watched a movie, there's still a satisfying smile. So it's a nice day.
Simple सी चीज़ है when you're just brushing your teeth before you're just retiring for bed. Obviously you're in front of the mirror and अगर कोई इतना खूबसूरत चेहरा सामने आ जाए तो मुस्कुराहट तो आना ही चाहिए. हक बनता है. Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, Pooja Chopra?
Aiyaary Part 4 maybe.
Oh, okay. So you like to do such movies?
Yeah, of course, but in different characters, of course. Yeah, I love challenging roles. The reason why I haven't done too many films is like every role was the same kind of role. Heroine bano, 4 gaane aao, 4 dialogues bolo, kind of stuff. And That's nice. I'm not saying I'd love to do that also, but it's
Yeah,
different.
you've said no to a few things as well. We won't go into that in detail. We've spoken about that last time around. Okay, what non-work related things are you the most excited about?
Gymming, cycling, spending time with friends, watching lots of movies, traveling.
Right.
And eating, but when I don't enter the kitchen, like someone cooks for me and gets it on the couch. Watching movies, dancing. I love dancing, like, you know, just mad dancing, like with your friends, you have music and then you mad dancing. So
Okay.
yeah, a lot of things.
That's very interesting. Okay, if you have to give the title of the biopics for foreign following people, what would those titles be? Mr. Amitabh Bachchan.
Legend.
Legend?
Yeah.
Okay. Amir Khan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound monotonous or yeah, but Mr. Perfection, or think of something else, because Mr. Perfection is just like what everyone
says.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, Mr. Perfect.
And you don't like repeating yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to be different, right? So
absolutely.
Ideal. Someone who everybody can look up to.
Okay, that's a good one. Priyanka Chopra.
Oof, firebrand.
Firebrand.
Yes.
Okay, Deepika Padukone. वैसे
कोई
कंपलसरी नहीं है कि एक ही वर्ड हो.
अच्छा, मतलब लंबे भी हो सकते हैं.
बायोपिक का नाम.
ओह, ओके, बायोपिक्स के नेम्स. मीनिंग
मतलब नेम्स ऑफ बायोपिक्स, लाइक you know, that way.
Like Mary Com and stuff like that.
Biopic in terms of you know किताबें, उनकी अगर उनके ऊपर बायोपिक अगर लिखी जाएगी
तो किताबों का क्या नाम होगा?
Yeah, biography basically.
Okay, but this is what comes. This is the first thing that comes to my mind.
That's okay. मैं basically कह रहा हूँ कोई compulsion नहीं है कि एक ही word होना चाहिए.
Okay, it could be whatever.
आप काफी economized, precise आप हैं, which is brilliant. But अगर आप चाहें तो.
It's maybe Neeraj Pandey intro. She's always to the point. Man of very few words. You've interviewed him.
Yeah, I love talking to him. I think, and he's a very intelligent guy as well. Very straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, Deepika Padukone.
Fashion comes to my mind.
Fashion comes to my mind. Okay. Fashionista. Okay, and if you have to find biopic, okay, Manoj Bajpayee.
कहाँ से कहाँ, मतलब literally, you know, कहाँ से कहाँ. He is a man from a very, very small town, and today where he is commendable. It's amazing. So हाँ, it's like कहाँ से कहाँ.
कहाँ से कहाँ.
कहाँ से कहाँ. ये कहाँ से कहाँ आ गए हम यार.
कहाँ से कहाँ आ गए हम. That's very interesting. Okay, and if you have to find a title for the biography of your mom.
Mom, my hero.
My hero.
Yeah.
Do you think that there should be like a book on her?
There is already. There were a few people who had approached her in the same year that they wanted to write a book on her, but I don't know, for some reason she wasn't very keen. They wanted to film. I mean, there is a documentary written that made on her and her life, world before her. But I don't know, she didn't want it to be penned down in a book for some strange reason. She was a little apprehensive. So I mean, nobody pushed her. But I think maybe there'd come a time. She told me why. So we had this conversation. She said, now it's too early. You've just started. This book can wait. We'll see where what goes and then we'll see. So I think so maybe. Yeah,
mothers are mothers.
Yeah.
Very strong woman actually. Very strong woman actually.
You know, next time I should get her as well. It'll be so interesting.
Let's do that.
She does not that she comes here often because she's a workaholic. So she's over 60. So she's actually, I mean, I don't know if I should say it on the camera or not. She's not allowed to work in a private firm. She's working with mainland China for the last 16 years. She's over 60, so she's actually supposed to retire, but the organization doesn't leave her, neither does she leave the organization. So she's happily working there.
Which is wonderful.
Very happy working there.
Which is wonderful. All right, so Pooja Chopra, it was a pleasure talking to you.
It's done!
Yeah.
No!
We should leave something for the next time.
For the next time around.
And hopefully with your mom and many more movies to come. Yeah, absolutely.
I should. I'll get my mom.
Absolutely. And would like to say something to your
Facebook
fans?
Thank you for all the hearts, and I love you guys. It's so cute. It's really okay. I really genuinely want to thank all of you. There's so much of love and support that you guys keep showering on me. Trust me, I promise you there are times when, I'm human. And I don't do a film a year. My films are like far spread and beyond. So there are times when I'm low and I'm like, yaar, kya kare? And at that time, all these hearts, all the comments and your messages keep me going. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys watch Aiyaary. And I mean, I'm sure you guys will watch Aiyaary, but I hope you guys like Captain Maya Sembal. So give me your love even then, and thank you again.
And would you like to say something about the man behind this Facebook, Anand?
What do you want me to say?
In the sense that he's such a amiable.
He comes
and
across a very
guy.
warm person.
Right.
And do you want to like tilt the change the camera mode and tell them hi? No?
We'll
Anand?
save some things for off the camera.
Oh! Guys, he's saving himself for
Charmer. He's a charmer.
Oh, he is.
He
comes
is
across really, I like his smile. It's so warm. Like,
You have made his day.
Like,
So
Like
everyone
egg.
will. All right, so Pooja Chopra, thank you very much, and
Hey, thanks,
all the best
Vedhu.
wishes for Aiyaary. Really looking forward to watching it, and looking forward to all your future ventures. And please give our regards to your mom.
I will.
And you have a sister as well.
Yes, I have an
understand?
older
Yeah.
sister,
All right, So
yes.
thank you very much, and all the
Hey,
best wishes.
pleasure.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much for having me.
That's all we have from BollywoodHungama. Keep on watching.
Hi guys, this is Pooja Chopra, and please do like, subscribe to Bollywood Hungama and watch my interview there.